And we're back, cooling by the pool here at the Protur Biomar Gran Hotel and Spa in Tacoma, Spain. Actually, we're on the island of Mallorca. Is this amazing?
It's amazing.
I'm with Cindy Bradley, who plays the sexiest horn. It's bright pink and it's incredible, and you're going to see her play this weekend here at the Mallorca Smooth Jazz Festival. Welcome.
Thank you. So glad to be here. I've been here for 15 minutes, and I'm in love. I'm already in love with it.
And you literally just flew in. I mean, you just drove in from Palma.
Yes. Yeah.
Where did you come from?
From New York City. So from New York and to Madrid, and then hopped over to here.
Wow. Yeah. I got an email from Cindy yesterday saying, I'm going to do everything I can to be there. You know, I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to look, but look at her. She's fabulous.
Well, I had that 15 minutes, thank God, because, yeah.
When you found out I was by the pool, it was a little easier.
It was easier. That makes everything easier, yeah. So I'll go.
You know, I haven't seen you for a few years.
Yeah.
Congratulations on all of the success you're having with the new album Natural, and one radio single after the next, doing so well.
Thank you. It's nice to see you again.
Thank you.
It's been a while.
I love I love the songs that are coming out from you. I love Cindy's music. To me, has some depth, but we were talking earlier to Chris about melody and how important that is, and you managed to capture both in your music, and you have about 4.5 minutes to do it in each song, right? And you do that so well. What is involved in your writing process?
Oh, wow. So to try to be melodic, sometimes I write a melody first and then kind of compose the music around it, and sometimes it's the other way around. A lot of times I'll find a groove, or I'll hear a song I really like and take that type of drum beat and write to that. But I also have a lot of awesome people I collaborate with. I love to work with other people, and just find that the music gets even better and grows when you have more heads involved in it. So I've had some great friends and producers, Chris being one of them, you know, that I've written together with, and I think that's more fun, and I think sometimes the result is even more creative. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys are playing together tomorrow at the festival.
We are, yeah.
What is the show like? I mean, do you kind of experiment in some new sounds? Do you groove it a lot? I mean, I know we're going to see it, but for those who might be watching in the States or something right now.
Well, it's nothing like the Chris Standring videos with the girls dancing all around. I put an immediate stop to that. So it's, but we do some of Chris's music and some of my music and some stuff we wrote together. And I love playing his music. He writes a lot of really horn-friendly music. He uses a lot of horn sections. He's real funky. So the trumpet kind of just fit right in to his stuff. And then a lot of the stuff I do with more classical guitar, you know, like Lifted and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He just took over that stuff. So we kind of do a combination of both.
That is awesome. Well, we're looking forward to the show here for sure tomorrow. The lineup here has been fabulous. We're glad you got in to join us.
I'm missing all the fun.
Well, tonight is Incognito with James Lloyd, so
cool.
It's going to be a party. Tomorrow, Jasmine Gent with Bob James,
awesome.
You guys, and we had Tim Bowman last night. It just keeps on going. Shack Attack's coming Monday.
Awesome.
Yeah. So this is great. So tell me how often you get to Europe every year.
Not that often. Some people might know I'm a full-time school teacher back in New Jersey, so I teach elementary school band. So when I get away, it's really for, one day at a time. So like I taught school all day yesterday, flew overnight, I'll play tomorrow, and I'll fly right back and go to school. So
wow.
And when I do come to Europe, it's usually for a minute, unless it's in the summer. So
that's amazing. And tell me what you get from the teaching that lends itself to your music. It must ground you a bit, huh?
Yeah, I've always, people always say, you're going to always teach. I've been teaching for 15 years, and I'll never stop teaching. I love it. I love the kids. I love teaching them to play musical instruments because that's something that I don't think they get exposure to as much. Like the music they listen to doesn't even involve live bands now.
Yeah.
So for them to physically play a musical instrument is a really cool thing. So to watch them get excited about it and make progress I love it. I've always loved it.
That's really cool. I mean, it's great to be teaching and molding, the youth of today, and teach them all the stuff that we grew up on listening to. And that's what I do like about music today is we're not so much boxed into genres. Mm-hmm. Do you find that you can mix and match however you want, and radio doesn't rebel so much anymore about that?
Definitely, yeah. We even have trouble giving the song certain terms or categories now, whether it's smooth or contemporary or groove music or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I feel like things are much more open now.
A lot more freedom, I imagine, as an artist. And for us as radio programmers on smoothjazz.com, we feel we have a lot more freedom than we've ever had from years ago, where you had to make sure that, you know, 2 saxophones didn't play back to back, or you have so many vocals, or, you know, whatever. But I think it's a good time to be in the business.
Yeah, you get a lot of people out there too. You've helped all of us. You really get new music out.
We
It's
love
awesome.
that. That's
Yeah.
our thing. We live for that. Just like our musical director today, Rich Edwards, is here cooling by the pool with us from Smooth Grooves. Little plug for you there, Rich. We appreciate you. Okay, I'm not going to ask. Right now, there's so much information going on, and women are the big topic, right, in 2018. What's it like for you being one of 3 in the entire format?
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. There's just a little sarcasm. I'm joking.
It does-
we have some great women in this genre, but we need more.
It does feel that way sometimes, like I am one of 3. It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I can't say there's really any big difficulties or anything. I think when I was first coming up, when I moved to New York and I wanted to play in jam sessions and get into bands and stuff, I had a very hard time. People wouldn't let me play, things like that. But kind of once you get doing these type of things, this is a really welcoming, wonderful scene.
It is.
And even when I first started and did my first shows, and maybe they weren't that great, the audience always just lifted me up and applauded. And yeah, I find it's really supportive. So I don't feel really all alone. But I do like having other girls.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think the audience and the artists it's a very welcoming genre. I think my point is we could use more. So if you're listening and you're playing out there, girls, keep playing.
Come to Spain.
Because we want you in the genre.
That's right.
I think people do get intimidated by jazz because it gets a little more complicated, maybe, but you'd welcome them, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I know you have girls just like the dressing room smells better. The toilet seats are down. And it's just nice. So keep playing. Come on.
Keep playing. So you're here now. You're gonna go get one of these fancy Mallorcan drinks and maybe a little taste of the
I'm
island.
afraid. I haven't slept at all. I'm afraid if I drink anything, I'll fall asleep and miss the show tonight.
Well, you know the trick.
It's a priority. I have to. Yeah.
You got to stay
I'm
awake.
getting old. I can't that's the trick, staying awake.
She's not getting old. I'm sitting right next to her. She's not getting old.
Before your very eyes. Yeah.
So you're in the studio. The new album, the latest album, we'd say Natural, is doing so well, but I imagine you are at that phase where you're getting ready to record some new stuff.
Yeah, I would say I'm about halfway through. The new
wow.
one. Yeah, a new one. But I keep taking these big breaks. You know, like right now, this is a big break. April's a big break. There's so much traveling. I just say, sorry, I can't do all this. So it comes and goes. But I'm working with Michael Broning again.
Nice.
Which is awesome because he did my first 3 CDs with me.
Okay.
And the last one I did used all different producers, and I kind of went back where I started. So I'm excited.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we're doing some new stuff.
Good. And the horn you play is kind of a combination of a trumpet and a flugelhorn.
I have, there's one of the pink ones. I have a couple pink ones. It's called a hybrid trumpet. So it's just a hybrid of the two. So it's kind of a mellow sounding trumpet. But the one I have here for this festival is a regular trumpet, but it's bent up, like it points up. And it's called a Dizzy Gillespie trumpet. It was named after Dizzy Gillespie because he designed that trumpet after he dropped it. He actually dropped his trumpet, it bent, and he liked the way the sound kind of shot up by his ear. So now they designed trumpets like this. You'll see it. And then I had it painted pink just because you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Now, see, this is a story you would only hear here, right here at Cool by the Pool. That's right. That's why you come. I was going to ask you, you know what I remember about your trumpet before I let you go?
You don't have to let me go.
Okay.
This is great.
What I remember about your trumpet is what you have inside, what you've written inside. Can you share that with us? You have a cool little saying in one of them.
Oh, it's a Shakespeare quote. It says, "If music be the food of love, play on." It's in the inside of it.
So artful, and I just remember when I saw Cindy last in Panama City Beach, you had it laying on the backstage table.
Oh yeah.
And I took a picture of it.
Yeah.
It's really cool, you know.
It, yeah.
Well, we appreciate you hanging out with us.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome to Mallorca. Have fun here.
I will.
If you need any suggestions on food and
Where
beverage.
should I go now? I just got here. Where should I go? Spa. The spa? Done. Done.
They have an amazing wellness pool. I actually should put in a plug for that. If you go to the spa over there underneath, for those who don't know. Has everybody tried the wellness pool? Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. We don't have them in America. There's all these shower things and bubbles, and it's massive, and you'll feel great.
Like a water park for adults.
It's a water park for sophisticated people.
Awesome.
Thanks for hanging out with us a bit.
Nice to see you again.
We really appreciate it. We've got Tim Bowman coming up here next as we cool by the pool at the 7th Annual Mallorca Smooth Jazz Festival in Mallorca, Spain. We'll see you in a minute.